Hi children, so in the previous video we discussed up to worksheet 3, right? So here in this video we are going to discuss about that concept 4 and related worksheet also. So here concept 4 nothing is there, just applications of quadratic equations. So up to now what we discussed, how to find that roots, if the roots will be given then how to find that quadratic equation. Okay, so these all things we discussed, right? So if you apply that expressions into that general life questions, okay, just applicative type questions. Applicative type means word problems. Okay, so previous questions directly they given that one of the expression, just we have to find that roots like that, right? But here from this concept onwards they will give that question form. Question form means here word form. Okay, word problems. That problem just we have to convert into that quadratic equation type. So after we need to find the roots. Those roots only answers of that given question. Okay, so here while you are simplifying that applications of quadratic equations, here we have to follow that 3 steps. How many steps? 3 steps we have to follow that. So what is the first step? So first read that question, after that convert given word problem into mathematical statement. Into mathematical statement. Okay, so this is the first point. What is that? First you have to read that question, after first understand that question, after that question first actually that is in word form, right? So that word form convert into that mathematical statement. So mathematical statement means numerical form we have to convert it. Okay, so that is the first point. And the second point is form the quadratic equation. Form the quadratic equation. Form the quadratic equation and solve it. Okay, this is the second one. What is that? Form the quadratic equation and solve it. Okay, so this is the second step. So what we written in that mathematical statement, by using that mathematical statement, here first we have to form into that quadratic equation form. Okay, so after we have to simplify it. That is the second step. And the last step is the result. Okay, finally the result convert into verbal form. Okay, so here verbal form means here we will get that result in terms of numericals. So that numericals we have to we have to convert into that verbal form. Verbal form means here just word form. Okay, so these 3 steps we have to follow that while you are simplifying that applications of quadratic equations. These 3 steps we have to follow that. Okay, so those steps once see that. So here onwards by using these 3 steps we will simplify that the problems which they are given in that worksheet 4. Okay, so let us see that worksheet 4 problems here. So children, see here. Find the 2 consecutive positive even integers. Positive even integers. So let us take that 2 positive even integers they are asking. No, consecutive even integers. So let us take that 2 and 4. Okay, 2 and 4 are consecutive numbers, consecutive even numbers. Okay, so let us take that the first value 2 is there. No, so instead of 2 I want to take that one as x. Why? Because just for example I taken here 2 and 4, but what is that number, that is I don't know that, right? So instead of that unknown value here we can take that any variable, right? So instead of 2 here I taken that x. Clear? Next 4 we can write it as 2 plus 2. 4 we can write it as 2 plus 2. Okay, so for that first 2 here we taken that x plus 2. Understand? Here we should not take like this. Why? Because here you will get it as some 2x, then that is not possible for that 6. Okay, so that's why take this one as 2 as x and 4 as x plus 2. Okay, so let us take like this 2 consecutive even positive integers. Understand? Now here come to that question. So what is the first step, ma? After understanding that, let 2 consecutive let two consecutive positive even integers are what we taken here, x and x plus 2, x and x plus 2. Okay, so according to that question or by the problem, so in that problem what they given here, sum of whose squares, which means x square plus x plus 2 whole square, sum of whose squares, which is equals to 340, okay. So from this one, x square plus x plus 2 whole square, a square plus 2 into 2x, 2ab plus b square, which is equals to 340. Clear? So from this one, x square plus x square is equal to 2x square plus 2 2's 4x, okay, and here which is equals to 340 minus 4. So from this one, 2x square plus 4x, which is equals to 336. So from these three values also we can take the 2 as common, right? So x square plus 2x, which is equals to 2, here what is that, 116, which means 2 16s 32, 168. Clear? So from this one, x square plus 2x minus 168 is equal to 0. Okay, so from this one here, x square plus 2x minus 168 is equal to 0. So children, while I explained you that step 1, step 2, step 3. So step 1 already we converted that one into the numerical formula. Okay, after that we form here a quadratic equation. Now we have to simplify this quadratic equation. Okay, so while you are simplifying this, here minus 168 is there, so we have to write the factors of 168 and its difference must be equals to 2x. So here I want to take that 14 and 12. Possible or not? 14 and 12. Already you know that how to take the factors here. Possible factors, all the factors you have to check, or else by using that quadratic formula you will get that. Okay. So here 14 12 168. We know that, right? Here which number is having that positive sign and which one is having that negative sign? That is depends on this one, right? So the second term is having a positive sign. Positive sign means the greatest number is having that positive sign. So that's why this is positive and this is negative. Clear? So from this one, x square plus 14x minus 12x minus 168 is equal to 0. So from this one, take that x as common from that first two terms. So here x plus 14. Okay. And from this one, minus 12 take it as common. So x plus 14, which is equals to 0. Clear, ma? So from this one, again take that x plus 14 as common and the leftover x minus 12 is equal to 0. So from this one, the product of two values is equal to 0 means any one of the values should be equals to 0. So x plus 14 is equal to 0 or x minus 12 is equal to 0. Clear? So x is equal to plus 14 become as minus 14 and in the same way x is equal to 12. So children, here we got the two values. No, so you may get the doubt here, ma'am, here two values they give, we got the two values, so which one we have to go for that? Okay, so first we have to check that here two positive even values already they mentioned in that given question. Once see that in that given question only they given that even integers. Which integers? Even integers, and those two are positive even integers, positive. So here we got that one of the value is negative, so we should not go for that negative value. Okay, so that's why here x is equal to 12. Understand? So previous we got here two values. Now what are those? X and x plus 2. Okay, so x is equal to 12 we got. So x plus 2 is equal to 12 plus 2, which is equals to 14. So 12 and 14. 12 and 14 are the values. Understand? So which option is correct ma here? Yes, option 1 is true. Okay. So let us see that next question. See here next one, second question. There is a unique pair of consecutive odd positive integers such that sum of their squares is 290. Sum of their squares is 290, find them. So this is also related to just previous question only. Okay, same as that previous one. So see here what they given, unique pair of consecutive odd positive integers. Okay, so let the odd positive integers are, let the two consecutive odd positive integers are, so here two consecutive odd positive integers they are saying. So odd positive integers means here 3, 5. Odd positive integers, these two are positive integers and those two are odd integers and those two are consecutive odd integers. Understand? So just like the previous one only ma'am. So we can take this one as x and this one we can take it as x plus 3 plus 2 no. So x plus 2. Understand? X and x plus 2. Okay. So those two values we can taken as x and x plus 2. Okay. So from this one here, by the problem, okay, by the problem what they given, such that sum of their squares. So x square plus x plus 2 whole square, sum of their squares is 290. Clear? Yes. So x square plus x plus 2 whole square, x square plus 2ab, okay, 2ab plus b square, which is equals to 290. So from this one, x square 2x square plus 4x, which is equals to 290 minus 4. So 290 minus 4 means here 286. Okay. So 2x square plus 4x, which is equals to 290 minus 4, 286. Okay. So from this one take that 2 as common. So x square plus 2x, which is equals to here 143. Understand? 143. So we can write this one as x square plus 2x minus 143 is equal to 0. So here after converting that one into quadratic equation, here we have to simplify that quadratic equation, right? So here 143 is there, no. So 143 factors we have to find here. Okay, that sum or difference must be equals to that middle term. Okay, so here 143 is there. So which one is satisfying here? 11 and 13 satisfies here. 11 13 is 143. Okay, and its difference or sum must be equals to 2x. Those two are also greatest numbers, so that's why here sum is not possible. Okay, why? Because here 2 is there. While you are adding that 11 and 13, what you will get here? 24. Okay, 24 is greater than 2x, so that's why here that is not equals to positive. Positive is more than that middle term here. So that's why we have to go for that difference. So and here plus x is there, so positive is there means the greatest number is having positive and the smallest number is having negative. Okay, so from this one, x square plus 13x minus 11x minus 143 is equal to 0. So from this one take that x as common, so x plus 13 minus 11 as common, x plus 13, which is equal to 0. So again x plus 13 take it as common, and here x minus 11 is equal to 0. Okay, so from this one, x plus 13 is equal to 0 or x minus 11 is equal to 0. Okay, so x is equal to plus 13 become as minus 13 or x is equal to minus 11 become as plus 11. So again we got here two values ma. So which one we have to consider here? Yes, positive only. Why? Because in that question they given that positive odd positive integers. Positive integers in that question only they mentioned. Okay, so that's why here we have to go for that x is equal to 11. Okay, so here x is equal to 11 and x not equals to minus 13 according as per that given question. Okay, so here x is equal to 11. Now we have to find that x plus 2 also, no? Okay, x is equal to, we got that 11. So x plus 2 is equal to 11 plus 2, which is equals to 13. Okay, so which options are correct ma here? So the numbers are 11 and 13. So which option correct here? Yes, 11 and 13. And the last step I told you no ma here, the result convert into that verbal form. So just that is nothing but here. Therefore, the two odd positive integers are 11 and 13. That's it. Just written that sentence form. Okay, that one only verbal form here. Understand? So in this video we discussed up to 2 questions ma, 1 and 2 questions along with that 3 steps also. So in that next video we will discuss that leftover questions. Okay, thank you all.